Good morning. Welcome to the channel. On a Nisswa area lake today, smallmouth and largemouth in this lake. Had decent luck on this lake in the past. It hasn't been fantastic, but always a good time. Usually catch quite a few fish, so hopefully can get something going today. Rick is feeling under the weather today. He's had a rough couple of weeks. He's just not feeling right. Doctors don't find nothing either, so hopefully he'll rebound here over the weekend and we can get back to it pretty good here in the next week. Days are getting shorter. It's going to be winter pretty soon. That's going to be a real pain in the butt, but we'll see if I can't do something alone today. Just trying to get that 13-pound goal today. Would like to get 15. We'll see if I can do it. I don't know. This lake has them, but I haven't really unlocked the key to success on this lake. So we'll see what happens. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll get started here right now. Hey, loony bird. What are you doing here? Huh? What do you got going on? Huh? What's going on here? Hey. Get. Go on. Go away. Go away. Hey. Get. Go away. Afraid to throw a no bait. Get. Get away. Go away. Come on. Go away. Why'd you let him go? Was he too big to eat? Huh? Too big? Out of my hand. It's a bass though. Not even that big, but a nice one. Pound and a halfer. First fish of the day, swim bait fish. There's fish number one. It's a 2.29. Caught him on a ultra head from owner with a Largo shad on there. Shad color. That's fish number one. Been fishing, 10 minutes. Been getting harassed by a loon here, so hopefully he'll stay out of my way. He came up with a sunfish about that friggin' big in his bill, a baby one, and then he let it go. It was really weird. There we go. That's another bass. I don't know if it's a good one. Looks like another 2-pounder. Another swim bait fish. I was just thinking about changing to something else, but here he comes. It's a 2-pounder, huh? Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. Let's get 5 of these to start the day. Come on. Largo shad, and it's not a owner ultra head. It's a gamakatsu swim bait head, about a ½ ouncer on a 5/0 hook. I noticed some fish busting over here along the edge of these weed lines. So I just was thinking about throwing a Nico rig or something over here, but this one's a 2.40, so that's a good fish. 2.40, not too bad. We'll take that. If we can get 5 of those to start the day, then we can go look for some bigger ones. I'd be up for that. Again, gamakatsu swim bait head, 5/0 hook on a ½ ounce head, throwing a Largo shad from Storm. There's how it hit it just as it hit the water there. I think it's gonna keep again. I don't know how big it is. Maybe a 1.5 pound, maybe enough to keep, I think. Darn close to 2 pounds again. Another swim bait fish. I don't know. They might be. Another fish. It's a 2.16. So everything's over 2 pounds so far on the scale. So that's good. They're kind of on a sunken hump. There's a saddle here. They're kind of on the shady side of this hump where the sun's coming down. I caught 2 over there now, and 1 short. So I'm gonna keep probing this a little bit. Just casting this sucker out there, letting it sink real slow, and then reeling it in about 2/3 of the way to the bottom, I think. Loon, get out of here, man. Come on. Another 2.5. Freaking loons. There's so many of these little immature loons around. Just all over this lake. Oh yeah. There we go. That's what we're looking at. Look at that. That thing has got a nice... a nice fish right there. Come on, baby. 3-pounder? Damn close, I bet. There we go. A nice fish. 310. Good fish on that swim bait again. There's that damn baby loon. They're just unbelievable. They come right next to the boat. I had one swim under the trolling motor when I was fishing earlier. I mean, he startled me. Came from under the boat, right under the trolling motor. They're just right on my butt here. They're just standing right here. He ain't big though, I don't think. Oh, might be bigger than I thought. Another 2 pounds, I think. It's gonna be 5, and I'm pretty sure that's a 2-pounder. Let's turn around here and get some. There we go. That's fish number 5. That's goal number 1. That's a 2.27. 2.27. Pretty fish. That first 5 keepers, that gets me close to that 13-pound goal, but not quite there. 12.27. 12.23, I'm sorry. 12.23 for my first 5. Caught them all on some sunken humps with some thick weeds on top. Working the outside edge, kind of in the shaded areas on this sun. Throwing this Largo shad on this Gamakatsu swim bait head. On the fall, another nice bass. Hopefully he'll cull for me, I don't know. That was fun. I love it when they hit on the fall like that. Get out of the weeds. I think he must be a color. He feels big. Maybe he got weeds on there. I don't know. He's a nice one. 3-pounder, I bet. Unless he's got weeds, which is always a possibility. He's not 3 pounds. Maybe 2.5, 2.25. Beauty. Fishing for under 2 hours and .2.40, another swim bait fish. 12.47, 12.47. That's a good one. Come on. Stay on there. Stay on there. Another call. Come on. Oh yeah. I think it's a cull. I don't know. I think not as big as I thought it was going to be, but I think it's still a cull. So we'll see here. Still slinging that swim bait. I just, it's easy to cover water with that thing, so. It's a 235. Let's get it on this camera. I'm in the sun. 235. That's a cull. Takes me up to 12.56. 12.56. Sorry I'm in the sun here. It's gonna cull. I don't think he's gonna be quite big enough. He's big enough. 233 on the Ned rig. 233. Get him on this camera. 233 on the Ned rig. 1261. 1261. Slowed down a bit. So, trying a few different things. Slowing down a little bit. Fishing real slow. It's not working. Might be onto something else here in a minute. We'll see. There we go. Holy crap. Staring at the depth finder. Catching big ones. Let me come off in the net. Oh yeah, baby. Sweet. I see the hook went through his lip or something. Interesting. Come here now. How did that? There we go. Well, look at that. I caught a smallmouth bass. Unbelievable. And it's a solid one. Very nice fish. Solid 3-pounder, might be closer to 4. That's going to get me 13 pounds here. Oh, come on, baby. 3.96 on that smallmouth. Man, that's a dark one. Beautiful fish. I gotta catch a few more of those. That one I caught on a tube, for goodness sakes. He's eating crawfish out here. There's crawfish residue in the net. So yeah, going from one hump to another, out in the deeper stuff, casting a tube out there, just letting it lay on the bottom, trying to work the sensitivity on my depth finder on the 360, and by God, pick up my line and that sucker was on there. Unbelievable. Just dumb luck. But hey, man, that pulls me over my 13-pound goal. I'm in the 14s, 14.2224. I think it's 14.24. The sun is so bright, can't really see much. But hey, that's goal number 2, 14.24. Now I'm working on goal number 3, which is 15 pounds. First cast, Carolina. I don't know if it's a big one. It feels decent. Is it a bass? Largemouth. You call too. So I caught that smallie, and he had a brownish and orange crawfish in him. So I switched to the Carolina rig, put on a speed craw, painted it orange. Painted a couple pieces of orange on it. First cast, caught this sucker, but that's just dumb luck again, probably. Let's see if we can get over 15 with this boy. This has got to be close to 3 pounds. Come on. It's a 306. Look at that. I'll get it with this camera. 306. Nice fish. 306. 14.94. Just under 15 now. So let's see if this contraption I put together works. Let's get one more like that, and then we'll have our 15-pound goal. It'll be sweet. Come on. Now there might be something to these colors. I don't know. Might be something to these colors. Switch to a brown jig with a little orange and purple on it. But I'm not getting any consistent. I mean, that was like the first cast again with that jig now. So it's like the first cast I get a bite. And can't read it in the sun. 2.66, 2.66. Caught him on a football head jig. As I said, I changed, I just tied it on. Changed colors. Green pumpkin, orange purple skirt, brown head, Berkeley craw with the orange on the bottom, brown on the top. First freaking cast, catch it again. So that's like the third bait I've thrown first cast and caught a keeper. So I don't know what's going on here. Can't seem to catch. I was doing Carolina rig, caught one other smallmouth besides that nice largie. Then I got out here and I decided I wanted to move a little faster and I could just kind of pitch this jig along the weed line. And first pitch, caught this one, 266. Takes me over 15, 15.21. That's my third main goal. Awesome. Now we're gonna try and get another upgrade. I got 2 fish under 3 pounds. The smallest one is just under 2.5. So I'd like to get rid of both of those, but I'll take if I can just get rid of one. I only got a couple hours left, so. Think it's gonna do it. Does it beat 2.4? Let's check it out. I don't think it will. .49 on the football head jig. That's largemouth number 2. That's a 15.30. 15.30. Well, there we go. 319, 3.19. Both cameras off and repairing. So, missed the catch, but you'll see them on the camera here. 319 takes me up to an even 16 pounds. 16. Have one fish under 3 pounds. Got about a half an hour, 45 minutes left. So hopefully we'll get something figured out here and get another 3-pounder. Maybe that's what I should have been doing, is throwing pitching docks. Because that's the first dock I've thrown to. And there's another bass floating right there. Unbelievable. It's going to be a 3-pounder. They're darn close. It's a 315 on a Nico rig, pitched out, threw it out in front of a dock. 315. That takes up to 1649. 1649. First dock I've thrown to. 3-pounder. Unbelievable. Now a second dock I've thrown to, actually. Threw to one right here and then this one. Alright, so that's going to do it for me today. 16.49 solo trip, not too bad on this Nisswa area lake. Feel pretty good about it. Caught lots of fish today. If I went shallow or threw a jig worm or any kind of plastic, it seemed I would catch like the little 8 inches to 10, 12 inches. But if I threw anything a little bit deeper in that 14 to 22 foot range, then I was catching fish over 2 pounds. So I kind of stuck to that deeper stuff, except for at the very end, I went and I was going to skip some docks. I was actually going to look at a flat next to deep water because the water's so clear. I thought, well, maybe I could see some smallies or something cruising. But I didn't really see anything. It was, and I got up tight to a couple of docks. I skipped the first dock, didn't get anything, moved to the next one. First skip, bam, 3-pounder. So ended the day on a high note, 16.49. Feel pretty good about it. Caught virtually fish on everything I threw, but the main baits that produced for me today were, caught that 3-pounder on a wacky rigged Nico rig Senko. Caught a bunch of fish on a football head jig. Caught some on a swim bait early. Caught some on a Carolina rig. I mean, it was just whatever I happened to pick up, the fish were biting, just not big ones all the time. So caught most of the good ones on that football jig, Carolina rig, swim bait, and then that last one on the Nico rig. So I want to thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, I'll try and get Rick out next time, and then we will both see you on the water next time.